Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is another picking a BrickLink order video, which you guys absolutely love. You guys really enjoy these videos, and I get a lot of orders that are like, hey, can you pack this on camera? And I'm gonna do my best to be packing them on camera. But obviously, like I said, I think last week, they're gonna take a little bit longer of a time, so don't expect it to ship same day or next day, unless you order them on the day I happen to be filming. So this first one here is from Keith. And Keith here said, fan of the YouTube channel, figured I'd place or support you guys by placing my first order. So thank you, Keith. We're going to go get those red 2x10 plates in drawer 314. You got 4 of those. 314 is up here. And I had a lot of questions in my last video about BrickPacker. And the first thing was, I got a whole email, a lot of questions from California Rainbow Bricks, I believe is the name. So let me check this one off. 1123, we got 2 of those. And the first question was, can you only load in 200 parts at a time to BrickLink, or sorry, to BrickOwl from BrickPacker? And as far as I can tell, when you're initially uploading your inventory, that is the case. You cannot, add like an extra 200 rows or something and upload 400 at once. I think it has to sync them 200 rows at a time, which is unfortunate. It does take some time. 245, we need 3 of those. 1245. If I don't say it, I won't remember it. 1245, 2 of those. No, I think 3 of these. 3. Let's see if that's right. Yep, 3 of those. Okay, awesome. But yeah, if you don't have the, or if you're using BrickPacker, I think you can only do 200 at a time. Then the next question from that was, every time you add parts on BrickLink, do you have to add them on BrickOwl through BrickPacker manually? And the answer to that is yes. Even though you have that auto sync turned on, 1291 for those, it does not automatically, as far as I can tell, 1291, it does not sync it for you. You have to actually click the sync button and go in there and do that on your own, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish BrickPacker would do that and sync it. But overall, BrickPacker, it's pretty good. There's definitely a few flaws with it. 2095, we need 3 of those. 2095, 3 of those. Where's 2095? There's a few flaws and stuff, like I said, but overall, it does a pretty good job of, syncing the inventories. Now, something, when you asked, or California California Rainbow Bricks asked, is, let me put this on tripod real quick. And so the other question that California Rainbow Bricks asked is, when you put something on sale on BrickLink, does it also put on sale on BrickOwl? And Kyle is shaking his head at me right now saying no, it does not go on sale on BrickOwl. So unfortunately, it doesn't sync that either. Really, the only thing I can tell that it syncs is the inventories that you have between your 2 stores when you are, or when you get an order. It doesn't do much else, on its own when you're kind of trying to organize things and do stuff. Between the 2 things, you have to do a lot of it manually, unfortunately. So our next order here, this is packed now, is from Mike Wurst. And Mike wrote a message as well who said, hey, Evan, first-time customer, avid follower of the YouTube channel. Thank you, Mike, for following along. This order is for my 2 daughters, Layla and Clara. Could you pick the order in an upcoming video? Thanks, Mike. And of course, Mike, I would love to pick this order. So I'm going to set this aside, and then I'll be right back. And here's the order from Mike. You can see it's a couple of these Anna minifigs, B29, which I happen to have right over here. That was like one of those cooking shows where it's like, I'm going to pull another cake out of the oven because it's already done. Okay, here's 1. Here is 2 Anna minifigs. And this is going to Mike's daughter. So we also have 2 of these dogs in drawer 71, which is right over here with some bones. 2 of these dogs. Awesome. And then 2 Elsa minifigs in drawer 1240 there. 2 of those. We're going to hop over here to 1240. Where's 1240? Should be down here, I believe. Yep. 2 of these. We'll have to bag these up. And continuing the questions from California Rainbow Bricks, I mentioned, I think, the putting things on sale. But on top of that, how and when does BrickPacker charge you? So BrickPacker charges you, I believe, once a month. If you hit a $10 minimum or like something. So they're not going to charge you if you only have $6 worth of, you know, fees that you owe them. They're going to charge you once you hit that $10 mark. Okay, $13.67. We need 4 of those snowflakes. $13.67. So yeah, once you hit that $10 mark, I believe it's a once a month charge. We have not yet been charged for it, but we should have a charge coming up pretty soon here. I imagine at the end of June. We did not have BrickPacker the whole month of May, so we definitely didn't hit our $10 mark there. Totally just showed his address. That means more work for me in post-production to edit that out. Here's Mike's order, though. You can see he's got the 4 snowflakes here. The 2, I think these are Elsa minifigs, the 2 Anna minifigs, and the 2 dogs. So I'm going to bag this up real quick, and then we'll get to our next order. And here's the next order. It is from Scott. This order has 31 lots with 573 pieces. So this one will take a little bit longer and might get a little bit of a time lapse instead of me trying to count all these pieces while on camera. So the first one here is in drawer 35. We got 20 of these levers up here. Now this is a drawer I've had for a long time, and not a ton of people buy these levers, unfortunately. So as you can kind of see, it is just piling up. So let's count while we're taking these out. That would be useful. 2, 4, 6, 7. How many do you want? 20. That is 10. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. Okay, so we got 20 of those. Now, another question from California Rainbow Bricks said, if there is a part out or a part on BrickLink, not on BrickOwl, do you wait for someone to upload, or do you go and try to find it on BrickLink? And at the moment with BrickOwl, we're not super, I don't want to say not super invested in it, but we're not using it to the potential that we could be right now. So we're not going through the effort to add all those pieces, and we're obviously working on a lot of other things right now as well. So that's kind of not our first priority in terms of BrickOwl. BrickLink is definitely number 1. D71, we need 20 of those bones. But so personally, we don't do that, but you can, like I mentioned in the little how-to video, you can definitely go and, that should be 10 there. 8, 9, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wonderful. Okay, 20 of those. But yeah, you can go and find the images of stuff on BrickOwl, and you can link the BrickOwl ID to the image that you upload, and then obviously you won't have any mismatched things from BrickLink to BrickOwl. Now, Scott asked a question when he placed this order and said, how do you decide on what sets to buy to part out? And I think I've talked about this quite a bit and stuff, but it really depends on the price of the set and the part out value. So really, like if, let's say for example, we had a set that was worth, it was 3 times the part out value, but it was a $200 set. So in order for us to get 8 of those, you know, we have to spend $1,600, which is quite a bit of money. And obviously if it's a 3 times part out value, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it is a 3 times part out value, we do make our money back on that as long as those pieces sell. So part of it is just trying to figure out whether or not the pieces are going to sell and looking into that. But if we have the option to buy a set that's $800 that parts out for 3 times the price versus a set that is $50 that parts out for 3 times the price, we're most likely going to buy the set that's $50, and we'll buy more multiples of them. And that's just because at the end of the day, it's, in our opinion, it's better to have, you know, maybe a little bit fewer lots with more items in your store overall. So you're don't just have like 3 of a certain piece in your store and then, you know, someone wants to buy all 3 of them. It gives, you know, those people who are looking for like a quantity of 100 pieces, it gives you a higher chance of them showing up to your store. 288. Sorry, I'm doing terrible camera work today. So yeah, that's what it is. And then, like I said, part out value versus price. Obviously, if something has like a 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 times part out value, that is going to be what we prefer to go with versus something that only has like a 3 or 4 times part out value. 336, we need 4 of those. 336. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this order here. Like I said, I think it's 31 lots with over 500 pieces. I'm gonna finish this one with a time lapse, and then we'll pack the last couple orders, which we also have a few questions on those orders as well. So 367, we need 2 of these bones. 367. Yeah, let's go to a time lapse. So this isn't, you know, me trying to count and talk at the same time. Kyle's here, guys. He's gonna help me pack this order. And we finished packing Scott's order here. We started to kind of separate everything out on the tray, and then we realized he requested the shipping method where we bag everything separately. So we had to go through and bag everything separately at the end, and it would have been quicker to do it ahead of time. But these are all his pieces that he ordered. So you can see quite a variety of different pieces. Bought out a decent amount of lots. So thank you, Scott, for emptying some drawers for us. And now this will go in a box. And then our next order here is from, let me double check, it is from Steven. And if I show you this, I'll kind of scroll through Steven's order a little bit here, just so you guys can see. We have some minifigs. We even got some instructions in there, which is awesome. Some of these kind of support things, some clear pieces, some wheels, and some various things, leaves. This is I believe it's a 50-something lot order. We'll see in just a second when we get to the bottom. And this is a piece that does not go in BrickPacker. So this is one of the examples of stuff you have to sync either manually, or you can email the BrickPacker admin and he will you know, get that fixed for you. Thank you to BrickSlayer in the last video for pointing that out, that you can always email the BrickPacker admin and he'll help you you know, assist with certain things that need to be helped with. So 57 lots and 402 pieces. So I think the last order packed really quickly, actually, with both Kyle and I. So I think we're going to do that again. And then this one will get packed real quick as well. But Steven did have a question, say, any interesting or rare Lego parts you have come across or sold? And let me think about that for a minute. And then after this time lapse, I will answer your question. And here is Steven's order. Again, thank you for your order. Thought about your question a little bit. There's not a ton of rare parts or pieces that we've come across or sold, and that's mostly because we don't buy used parts. But I did think about, you know, we got this, I can't remember what series it was. It might have been Series 19 minifigs. But we did get one of the police officers, and that guy sold for like $19 or something. And then the accessories sold for like much more separate, which is cool. I want to say thank you to everyone who's made an order, obviously, and who had, you know, volunteered and asked us to pack it on camera. And this is an order from Seth, I believe. Is it Seth? No, just kidding. Mike. This is another Mike. Mike ordered this set, said he wanted to support the YouTube channel. Thank you. I appreciate it for your order and for allowing us to show this. So this is going to go out to Mike as well. These all ship tomorrow morning. So as you're watching this video, these will have been shipped or will be shipped within the next few hours. It is like, what is it? It is 2:30 a.m. That seems to be a theme for us. We like to stay up late, and that is because we are completing the setup for the live stream, which will be this, what is it? The Sunday the 28th, Sunday, June 28th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So we're in the United States on the West Coast, and hopefully 11 a.m. will work for most of you. We'd love to see you there. As a reminder, we're giving away some Lego sets. Let me go grab those real quick. So these are the sets we're giving away. We have the Creator Gingerbread House from December 2019 as their holiday promo set. We have the Hot Rod little car there that was just recently the promo set. And of course the 40th anniversary Lego train. So like I said, we're super busy. We're setting up. I'll give you a quick turnaround here of kind of the setup. It's an absolute disaster. This is what our packing station has turned into because we've moved everything. So these are orders that are going to get shipped and packed up in just a minute. Our trays have migrated over here temporarily. We have a few sets here that are just hanging out. And then we got all this stuff over here, camera and TV and fun stuff there. And this has been the past week and a half or so trying to pack orders, walk across the room a dozen times. Our bins are now way over there, kind of behind stuff, very inconvenient to get to. But hopefully right after this weekend, it'll all be put back to normal. Like I said, the stream, we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to be playing some fun games for those of you that are interactive or interacting with us in the chat. You guys are going to have the chance to win some money towards our store. So we hope to see you there. And once again, it's 11 a.m. Pacific time this Sunday, June 28th, 2020. I hope to see you all there. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want your order packed on camera, leave a comment down in the message section when you check out on BrickLink. And as always, if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.